I'm just gonna jump in here with some cute questions because we received a bunch from the audience.
Yes.
So the first question is from Sleon. He asks, or he says, "Hi Panagiotis and the rest of the team. Did the revenues finally come more from PAOK TV compared to the broadcast contract?"
The answer is yes. The offer that we had from Nova before opting to move away from them and have PAOK TV as our primary solution were 4.7 millions for a season. The money that we gathered from the first year of PAOK TV was more or less the same. And if you add the marketing revenues and the ads and the sponsors that came in and this whole dynamic that PAOK TV had, you can see that the money and the difference was not big enough. And the dynamic that PAOK TV had within the first year that worked as a primary solution is shown that after 1 year, the same broadcaster, Nova, came back without PAOK winning anything on the pitch, which is a key factor for the business and for the offers, offering us double the money in order to stop the dynamic of PAOK TV and get back PAOK as an option for their subscribers. So this shows the dynamic that this OTT platform had within 1 year.
Great, thanks. And also another follow-up question on that, and how much were the production costs per game?
It depends on the game. To have a rough idea, it depends of how many cameras you want to broadcast the game with. The cost is about 1,000 euros per camera. So in, let's call it small games that we had 9 to 12 cameras, the production cost was about 9 to 12,000. Or some money less because we had some bundles with the production company that we used. And for the big games, then we had 22, 23 cameras. The cost was more or less 18 to 19,000 the game. But the revenues that we had from a game against Olympiacos, which is the game I'm speaking about, that we had 22 cameras. Imagine that we had around 75,000 pay-per-view subscribers for this game, plus the annual subscribers that we had for the whole season.
Okay, great. And here's a question for you, Pantelis. As a sports organization, we have more data sets than what you showed us. How flexible are you with adding more data to the platform?
Yes, that's a very valid question, and what, as we said and we described in the very beginning of the demo, it is it's up to you really to decide what kind of data, what is important for you. What we need from you is just basically to describe the type of the profiles of your customers, or if you have business or some internal stuff, or the type of events. We can get any type of data, meaning like we can send data like the attendance, someone entering the stadium, someone buying in the stadium from the canteen, ticket purchases, OTT platform subscriptions and pay-per-views, merchandise as well, what people buy before and after the games from the store of the football club, of the sports club. So it is really, we try to keep this flexible because we know that sports can be quite broad business, and we want to be flexible and allow you to track, allow you to decide about what is important for you to track, basically.
Okay. And another question for you, Panagiotis. Did PAOK FC see a general increase in the commercial revenues as a company? Did the commercial department have an increase in revenue streams, new sponsors, or existing ones?
Yes, I'm not. I don't have the jurisdiction of sharing numbers because it's from another department. But yes, we attracted new sponsors as well, and we also helped our existing sponsors to be more visible, to have more visibility into the broadcast of the games, into the halftime shows, to the pre-rolls in the pre-game and the post-game, because we had an all production with 1 hour pre-game, the whole game, halftime show, and 1 hour post-game. So they had a lot of visibility, and this attracted new sponsors that wanted to be placed only on PAOK TV, and with visual ads that come into broadcasting and this kind of thing.
Okay. So just one last question here for Pantelis. I get the question. I would also like to send SMS to my supporters. Is that a channel that you currently support?
We have it in our roadmap, as I showed in the demo. Currently, we can send emails, and we can use dynamic fields in order to make more personalized content inside and make the recipients to feel more engaged and loyal to the club. And we have in our roadmap the idea actually to add SMSs and add also in-app and web push notifications. So a lot of cool stuff are coming in the next quarters.
Cool. Great. So with that, I just want to say a huge thank you to you both for your really interesting and inspiring presentations. And right now we're going to take a lunch break for an hour. So we'll meet back here at 1:15, and we'll put again the timer on here so you know. And then when we come back, we'll have a session called Ask Us Anything. So this will be with our CEO, Stefan Löfven, and Peter Kekesi, our sports lead. So if you have any kind of questions related to CDP or maybe to Data Talks, feel free to start asking them, and we'll bring those up. And then after that, we also have Bo, who's the Deputy General Secretary at the Swedish Golf Federation, which is basically the largest sports federation in individual sports in Sweden with 405 clubs. He will come in to talk after that, and then later on we have Fiona coming on. So we have a really great afternoon, so make sure you don't miss that. But take an hour break now, and we'll meet back here. Great. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.
Thank you very
And
much,
Frank, I see your message. Welcome to PAOK family. Yes, feel free to become a fan and join us in this movement. Thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.